Oh, don't give me that bullshit, David. This has to be documented in this way. Look, for God's sake, man, we're out of bloody options in what to do here. Look, you can ignore me all you like, but she needs help, and she needs it now. Look, David, don't even think about it. Right, let's get in there, unchain her, and give her the dosage she needs. Now, David!
Go to the cops.
Well, yes, if that's what it takes. Do you want to live like this? Look, David, we've got to bring this to an end.
But they will just have her committed.
Yeah, but David, it's best for her. It's best for her sake. Your kid's sake. It's for her health, so she can recover.
That's no answer.
She can't recover chained to a bed while that thing is inside
I
her.
have to tell you one more fucking time.
Can
The
she?
camera. Get it the fuck away from me. It doesn't work like that. How many times do I have to fucking tell you? You expect me, her husband, to go in the next room, knock the shit out of her, and then pump 25 milligrams of sodium chloride into her veins to relieve her of her misery. And you really expect me to do that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, David, I don't see what other options you have left.
You're out of your fucking mind. But that's not what you said. No. You're talking about killing my fucking wife. What about my kids? What the fuck are they gonna do with their mom? Let's just say, for example, we kill her. Where the fuck are we gonna put the body, man? How the fuck are we gonna cover this? Then what the fuck was the point in collecting a year, 2 years of all that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, David, I don't see what other options you have left. Look, for God's sake, man, if you want me to help dig the grave, I will, okay? No, David. I'm talking about you killing your own wife, not me. Don't involve me in this. You asked me 2 years ago to come along and document this. Here I am, and that is it. I am not going to be involved in her murder. And that's just it. All I'm doing is giving suggestions. Okay? Suggestions, which is what you need at this minute. Right. So, did you dig the hole?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's glad you do back. We are wasting our time with it. She's getting worse.
He's taking some time out. He's got a motel around the corner. Took a couple of days out, reassess, and maybe think about how he's gonna approach this. Try and get this thing out of her, David. Me personally, you know what you need to do, David. More headaches.
My sinuses. Motherfucker. Why don't we hand him over to the cops? Or even drop her outside a hospital. Take Beaumont, Stephanie. I go out of state. Go back to England.
David, you're experiencing technical difficulties again. What's wrong?
Nothing.
You dyed your hair again. Blonde to black, black to blonde.
Yeah.
To black. Why?
Yeah, I dyed my hair. Colored my hair.
Why, David? Did Amanda tell you? She told you to do it. Jeez. This shit is catching. It really is. Who told you to do it?
Carla told me to. I do what she says. You should do the same. Don't you think?
A crazy Italian demon told you to dye your hair. For God's sake. David, I'm not listening to you. You're just bubbling, saying the same old shit. You're drunk. You're far too gone. Give it up. For God's sake, man.
she does? What she does? She's fucking stabbing me. She's fucking stabbing me. On my face. I don't tell the kids this. I don't tell them. How do I?
Hey. Hey!
What?
David,
What?
wake up. I think Scalacci's just pulled into the driveway.
Shit, wait. Nothing. What? I didn't hear anything. Did you hear it? What? She awake? She is? So why didn't you?
No, she's out again.
Just
Yeah.
fuck
Your turn.
off.
Your shift.
Been awake all fucking night.
No, listen. Okay, you haven't been awake all night, David.
Fuck.
Okay,
you.
it's your turn
You piece of fucking lame
to wake
shit.
up. Your turn.
Fuck you. Uh-huh. Carry on.
Now, David. Don't you even.
Look, I've told you before. I don't care anymore. It's over. I don't know what you can do because
Yeah, you have told me before. But. Well, you know.
well, she's fucked. That's what she is.
But why? We can still help her.
Why?
Why the phony disguises? Why the mental deterioration in what I'm witnessing in yourself?
You're asking me why? But this is a disguise. It's a bit like what's going on in the next room, Jasper. It's a possession of your possessions, of an identity that's got in my wife.
Look, David, you're starting to lose the
No,
plot, for
no,
Christ's
no.
sake.
I don't care what you. I don't care what you say, Jasper. because it's just an identity. It's a moment within a moment, for a moment, to the moment. It's like, it's a bit like when two worlds collide. Hear that? It's like a heartbeat. Because really, these two worlds, these two different identities, they should stick together, and they don't. And they don't stick together is because they've been fucked with. Possessed. Oh, you absolute arsehole. You really are. David, I don't give a fuck. Oh, you will. I really don't? I'm Jasper. You're David, idiot. Because if I did, you'd be the first to die. Another death threat? No. Anyhow, I have 2 cases of baby sham. Let's break it down. No, it's New Year's Eve. I'm not drinking. Suit yourself. Why don't you hang out with Carla and the Mad Squabbles? Because me personally, I really don't care. I don't drink with crazies, thank you. Why are you holding an umbrella? Oddball. I'm very fucking bothered. I could fly away. And get away from you. And that sick fucking bitch in there. I'm gonna take you out back. I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head. Shoot me in the head or whatever, David. You're sick. Are you fine with that? Okay. Okay. David, I'm sorry. Calm down. Relax. I didn't mean it that way. Good. Great. Motherfucker's back. Oh, do me a favor, and give me the fucking key to these cuffs. No. Jasper. I'm your man. What's the problem? Why the fuck?
I may have been born at night,
What the?
but I wasn't born last night, David.
Look, I'm a... Jasper, I'm not gonna kill you. What motivation do I have to kill you? I got enough problems in there. That fucking crazy bitch. Okay? I'm not losing my mind. Okay? I'm very stable. I don't understand the problem. Look, if you can't see that I was joking, I'm trying to shoot you in the head. What's wrong with that? Look, it's not my problem. Look, you want an apology? I'm sorry. Okay? Can I have the key now, please? I just want the key. That's all I want. Just. I don't want to spend tied this fucking another minute longer. Okay? You asked me to sort this shit out. I've done that. Look, here. I got. It's all here. Wait for you. You want me to go through why I collected all that? Why I did? Okay, so Jasper, give me the. So, Jasper, key. Don't you ever pull that shit again. Ever again. Don't you fucking dare say that! Jasper, that's my fucking wife in the next room! My kids are gonna grow up now. No, Mom. That bitch in there? She dead. Okay. So, when we get finished here, and this all gets out there, you're now gonna wonder why I collected all this. I collected all this. It's because it's demon piss. Yeah, this is Carla's piss. But it's not just any piss, Jasper. This is the future. This is God. This is God right here. Obviously, to the uninitiated. It's going to seem a little crazy. But we got 6 months worth there. 6 months. Jasper, I don't care what you say. Look, this had to be done. And it got done. We have it. Right here. Right now. What are we going to do with it? Well, we're going to sell it. Honestly. My name is David Klondent, and I'm into my 46th year in this obscure existence we call life. But I feel, in my final hours, I've arrived at my 406th yearly cycle. My life has suddenly become tongue-twisted. The organ intruder within embellishes its anticipated sweet and favorable success. The death mark I now inhabit chimes a foul and disgusting want. It has me. My wife is dead. My long for the end is dead. My heavenly offspring I murdered with ease, smiling upon her last appearance. I now shadow and shirk into the brutal taste of a winter's edge. I now love my season newly found regret. Jasper's demise tasted of mythical succulence. Sweet bitten does she like, an undisclosed inhale of gunpowder was he. Carla, David, Amanda, Jasper. Who does she, death serve, decide what I now become? I can sense, feel, taste, and now hear the date of my birth. My parents now no longer exist, and neither do I. One thing is now certain. I, Carla, now have a contract with life.
During an exorcism, demons can at times be forced to obey the priest and tell the truth. Sometimes the priest will force the demons to admit certain things. The exorcists tell us that when forced, the demons admit that the rosary is a weapon they fear the most.
My identity concealment within this evidence has been essential to protect the lives of myself and my family members. All I can say is, I'm not from the intelligence community, but have been inclusive to a secretive underground organization which has been carefully monitoring the important effects that parapsychology has on the global populace. If intelligence organizations and governments knew who we were, what we know, and what has come into our acquisition, we would be dead. The paranormal evidence we're about to witness is the only remaining and known video and audio footage of the highly disturbing, controversial footage, the Amanda Clondon demonic possession tapes. It is said to be believed, with 3 years' worth of undeniable, documented evidence by both Jasper Devanney and David Clondon. Rumor has it that after Amanda's suicide caused tense hostility between the two, fully evident of David's psychological mental state to all involved. The release of the gathered footage to both me and law enforcement is cautiously pretentious, fiercely strung out, whether to financially capitalize or not. With David anxiously not being in favor due to the loss of his wife, but Jasper keen to go to market and harness the once-in-a-lifetime footage. It callously ended the debate when David lured Jasper to a Target store parking lot in the middle of the night. Jasper was killed with a single gunshot wound in the back of the head. He died instantly. Shortly after the homicide, national security agents arrived quickly on the scene. Both David and his children were never seen alive again. 4 years went by until finally the United States government released the property 2059 Palmdale Avenue back onto the market to be sold. It was highly believed within intelligence circles that the authorities deliberately held back the property from the public solely down to the true root cause belief that it was the house itself and the land that surrounded it, which was what was demonstrating the disturbing paranormal possession. 4 years passed. The government finally released the property back onto the market. It was swiftly purchased at an overpaid price to a retired rock musician, Angelo Jenkinson. Fully knowing its past history, he was unusually obsessed with its case history and alluring notoriety. It seems, however, during a 1997 renovation of his 5-bedroom home, Angelo Jenkinson found secretly hidden in a concealed partition within the bathroom wall a remaining, surviving roll of 16mm film. Already considering his vested interest in the subject, he took it upon himself to have the film developed. Immediately transferred it to high-8 VHS. The discovered film, it turned out, was originally filmed on February 2nd, 1977. It clearly documents David reaching tenderly out and attempting to reassure Amanda about her agony and the distress and upset that it was causing their children. Angelo Jenkinson never told anyone that he discovered the tapes. But quickly, profit and financial security in mind, he began to ambitiously and uneducatedly attempt to edit the pieces together, to potentially sell the idea to filmmakers in Los Angeles. Shortly after arriving in Los Angeles, Angelo Jenkinson was found murdered in Echo Park, May 2nd, 1998. His throat savagely cut, the body badly burned, with an empty petrol can left beside the body. The following years, later, the United States government did all they could and all in their power to divert, misconstrue, and conceal the events leading up to May 2nd, 1998. Conclusively, years of frustrating and constant legal maneuvers by Washington officials were finally defeated, in them being no longer able to conceal the Amanda Klondike possession footage. The FBI were at last ordered by a judge to disclose the hidden tape for further scientific research development on the existence of demonic possession. To this day, there is a heavily fortified, stonewalling online and media campaign blackout of ever discussing the events prior to May 2nd, 1998. All comments, videos, audio are globally censored and erased, and fatefully ending in identity lifetime banning orders. It is not known why the Amanda Klondike possession footage is ultra fiercely censored to this very day by global governments and intelligence organizations with such aggressive censorship. What makes this case highly unique is similar cases of demonic possession remain to be freely discussed, uploaded, shared, and even monetized to this current day. Italian exorcist Paolo Schillaci never did get on his intended flight home to Naples in Italy, nor was he ever seen alive in the United States again.
Quella corona mi distrugge. Ogni Ave Maria mi scoppia il cervello. È una preghiera semplice che non tutti fanno. Ma chi la fa si unisce alla vita di Cristo e di Maria. E a me mi scoppia il cervello sentire quella cantilena. Non lo sopporto. Anche chi lo tiene in mano senza pregare mi dà fastidio. Non lo sopporto. Ma lei ama questa preghiera.
Avanti.
E chi lo prega in famiglia ha una protezione particolare da lei. Io non posso entrare in quella casa. Non mi è stato dato il permesso. Perché la potenza del Santo Rosario in famiglia mi schiaccia.
Avanti.
E in quelle famiglie, se c'è anche una sola persona che lo prega, può salvare le altre della famiglia. I misteri che lei predilige sono quelli della passione di Cristo, perché lì c'è tutta la salvezza dell'umanità. Ma chi recita il rosario io arrivo a disturbarlo.
Come?
Con pensieri, distrazioni. Bisognerebbe farlo con i bambini, imparare loro questa preghiera prima che arrivi io a disturbare, perché io poi gli rubo la purezza. E allora le madri dovrebbero pregare il rosario per questi figli, perché io voglio distruggere la famiglia e i giovani. A chi prega il rosario lei dà tante grazie, ma tante.
Guarda, a noi piacciono tanto le litanie e mentre le dicevamo prima sentivo che tu le pativi. Cosa ci dici delle litanie?
Mi schiacciano, mi danno fastidio.
Perché?
Perché è un continuo lodare.
Well, hello. Very warm welcome to this intriguing stab-in-the-dark concept for the film Human Fish. I'm the concept creator for this audition and backstory, Jeffrey Thomas Heathcote. devilishly pleased that the writer, director, and producer potentially get to see my background character for the role of David. Now, obviously, with not too much brief via Spotlight, I thought, why not take the unprecedented step of creating a world for David? With what I believe, under imaginary circumstances, a thought-provoking idea of what human fish could be about. Basically, I wanted to, invent and illustrate what I could visualize David's world becoming, because of, the two characters who play an integral part in his potential neurotic collapse. So I thought, for the sake conceptually of a potential audition, I thought, why not create something, I don't know, just a little different. A little sincere effort on David and his what I see as his character background. Even though, from what I understand, primarily the plot is focused on Amanda, I thought it wouldn't do any harm to spice the David role up and exuberate his struggle into the mouth of neurotic madness. I play both characters in the piece, which I thought would, fit quite nicely with the idea that David is, in the end, just talking to himself as he slowly becomes the demon, which I named Carla. Even though the content around, human neurons is slightly disturbing, I quite like the extreme oddity of David's neurotic pathway to insane collapse, and a little bit different of what could normally be perceived that demonic transfer, is not possible. I quite like the idea of that. However, the idea of the transfer being as transmissible as that, with subtle differences. Gradually, I thought it would be interesting in the perception of his demise. Something like as easily transmissible as COVID, say, for example, but on a much more slower scale. Even though, I created the idea that the possession of Amanda, or sorry, should I say, that the idea of the possession of Amanda was between the years of 76 to 79, which is what I created. I quite like the idea from there on out that, it was just all in his head. Anyhow, a very dear thanks in taking the time to watch the concept of the character, and really do hope I take your interest for the role of David. And of course, in listening to my boring voice in this mini audio commentary. Hopefully speak soon. Sorry. Jeffrey Thomas Heathcote, signing off.
Time once again endured your feeble, prehistoric, pitiful failures. Your unworthy, stuttering desire for the supreme mantle blinded you from simple grace and sacred appreciation of what it takes to squander the art of true battle and fearless consequence. So, the final fight is here, and after countless eons of seeking genomic weaponry to match my most high accelerated fusion, you bring this lyran dog. Lowen, foretold in the ancient scriptures, that can finally challenge my endless devastation. Come now, slave. Reveal your surprise, and release forth your resolution.
I don't know, you may be right. I always knew she didn't know whether it was me or not. I still don't know how she could have found out how I got the vibrator from the freezer to underneath the pillow in 10 seconds. I mean, she was completely engrossed in a rerun of audition, Pat. How the fucking hell did she work out that I opened the front door, crept into the kitchen, got upstairs to stash a surprise birthday satisfier under a pillow? I had Big Dave outside, stunk in the living room windows with his window cleaning stick. Oh, wait, you know what? Wait a minute. She must have heard us going on. Ow, etc. because I had the freezing cold cock in my hand. Remember? I had to drop past the living room to get to the stairs. Read. Then that must have been it.
Look, the old bill ain't got nothing on me. How's swapping a guinea pig for a couple of grams of heroin intent to supply? This thing, it's something you experiment on. It squeaks, scoffs, it shits everything else to shame. What is a little harmless football sticker swap, eh? I ain't caused any harm. But you did, mate. You did cause harm. The geezer was a cunt. A proper loose tool. Albanian smeckhead trafficking women weekly. I knew him through Dave. Dave Courtney. His lot wanted some geezers to shift quickly. Warehouse full of hot items. I obliged. What you want me to fucking say? Oh, geez, Wad. You know what? Don't get me started. That whole episode thing last week was down to one thing. A goddamn pastrami sandwich. Who the fuck pushes an innocent family man in front of a cab because his pastrami smells of cat? Forget about it. You know, I know that guy 15 years. I strolled in his Shaggy's every day for coffee cake ever since he took it over from those pimp cocksucker Marconis. Not a thing. Not a problem with his coffee, his sandwiches. Everywhere was always spick and span. Spit shine, you know, like the whole place. This cat thing. You know, I know Tommy Figs. You know Tommy Figs? The old Sicilian one-eyed guy who'd always see sweeping the floor and filling the condiments. He told Paulie that a stray tomcat gotten into the back kitchen. Let fly on the open container full of Italy's finest. You believe that shit? Fucking shame. Ain't no way to go, man. All because of a fucking cat.
So, you cantankerous tart. I've just lost my part as Orsino in 12th Night to go on at the Courtyard Theatre because of you. The director seems to have personally wrote to me to share the news he would be letting me go. He says, Dear Kyle, something unique in my experience happened today. I was dashing around this afternoon when my mobile rang. To my surprise, it was your agent. How she came to hear that you had been cast seems to have been a matter of chance, and her managing to find out my mobile number seems to be, it seems, down to the network. She wasn't in the least way bitter or vindictive, but before she was even halfway through, and she had a fair bit to tell me, I decided that I was taking an unacceptable risk in casting you. As I said, this is unique in my experience and a damn shame. But now I have to replace you. Sorry, Kyle, but you're out. Yours with surprise and regret, Toby Eddington. So, you obnoxious delusional woman, please explain. No, I don't think so. You stupid motherfucker. Let me tell you what's gonna happen here. I had a dog as stupid as you, I would get it put down, 'cause from where I'm standing, it sure as hell looks like the FBI stands for fucking bastard idiot. I mean, Quantico really did a number on you fucking morons, didn't it? Look at you. It's so simple. You go to a British judge. You make a very polite application. You go in to safety deposit box 117 and you get back what's fucking mine. That Las Vegas Bellagio coin will be worth billions to the bioweapons division.
You know, the kind of candy that'll keep you two fucking assholes in a job and not sweet fucking riding head shamed right in the Susanville? You understand? Go get my fucking money. Go get it now. Now! The geomagnetic shift is almost upon us. Careful, Lucille. We must not mistime the orbital frequency modulator. The Benacontina wave is moments from destination! Imprint the genetic code! Now, Lucille!
Substation Claudine 7 facility planetary defense grid deactivated.
There it is! The weather pattern will now break.
Just in time. Congratulations. Well done, Lucille. You have successfully prevented the sequence from genetically connecting to the atomic detonation. The moon will no longer be in time and in line to orbital shift. You have saved the planet, its people. The genetic lineage will live once again. Substation Cordine 7 will no longer be a threat to the human race.
Never again. Just never again will my people go through that.
And they won't.
Quickly, Lucille! We are under immediate fire! An ambush is imminent! Hurry through the portal, now! There it is! The Glendrax Gateway! The ultimate transportational gateway for the universe! The power to go anywhere, anytime, to any part of all combined universes. Construct Cersei is gravitationally triangulating the tomb's position. We have to act fast. God, what the hell is that?
I will destroy you.
The portal is temporarily reopening. One of us will have to deflect the gates relay back through the time apex pathway. Lucille, climb onto the structure of the tomb's arc. Here, take the transistor archive to seal the portal. Move away quickly from the opening view of the gate. Go now! Incoming fire! Climb the arc! Go! I'm delayed. Another molecular teleportation. I'm hit. The calibration for our escape to Altair has rerouted to an uninhabitable moon within the Andromeda constellation. I cannot realign the module. One of us will have to stay to hold the tomb. Whoever stays will survive. The other's biomodule trace will align the gate, therefore taking the coordinates and the artificial constructs pursuing us to a desolate moon. This time, we'll give you everything. You need to reconstruct the portal to save passage to Altair, where my race will take good care of you. Sergi, I have to leave. will survive. I must go now. I will see you again, Lucille. Remember, I will never stop